You clicked to see the 12 hidden dangers. You're in the right place. One everyday combo in Canada can blow past your entire recommended sodium for the day before lunch. Today, we'll expose how these go-to orders stack sodium near or above daily limits, why voluntary cutbacks haven't kept up, and which two-item pairings are the real landmines. Plus, how the rise of GLP-1 weight loss drugs is pushing chains to rethink salty, high-margin favorites. Want the truth about what's actually safer to order next time? Stay to the end for a clear cheat sheet. Number 1. Double bacon cheeseburgers. You think a double bacon cheeseburger is just extra protein. Here's the truth. The punch lands with salt and additives in every layer. 2 patties, 2 cheese slices, bacon, and a sauced bun can run near a full day's sodium. Processed cheese and cured bacon often use phosphate salts that can stress heart and kidney function for older adults. Add nitrites in the meats, and the burden grows. The patties are seasoned, the bacon is cured, the cheese is salted, and the bun can carry natural flavors plus emulsifiers. Each small hit stacks up. On blood pressure meds, that spike can feel like pulling the rug out from under your heart. Number 2. Loaded Deluxe Burgers. Deluxe sounds like a win. More veg, more flavor. Here's the truth. The trap is in the stack. 2 sauces, a cheese slice, a seasoned patty, and a bigger bun can rival heavy hitters for sodium. Pickles bring brine. That special sauce adds sugars and emulsifiers you don't taste, but your blood pressure does. You see lettuce and tomato and feel safe. Nutrition pros call that a health halo. The salt load lives in the sauces, the meat, and even the bun, which often needs added sodium for structure and taste. Reformulation tweaks single items, but combo builds keep totals high. Voluntary rules in Canada leave room for topping creep. Number 3. Large French fries. You think fries are just potatoes and oil. Here's the truth. One large order can tip your whole day. They're pre-blanched, then hit with a seasoning blend, then salted again after the fryer. Some blends include added sugar and flavor enhancers, so the salt doesn't taste as sharp. That stack means a large serving brings several hundred milligrams of sodium plus a dense calorie load. And here's the kicker. People on GLP-1s feel full longer, so large fries lose appeal. Analysts say these users cut sides first, pressuring chains to test smaller or lower sodium portions. Number 4. Poutine. Comfort food, yes, but gravy plus curds turns this side into a heart pounder. Gravy acts like a salt delivery system. Curds add more sodium and saturated fat. The fries start pre-salted. Stack all 3 and you're near or over a full day's target in one bowl. For anyone with hypertension, that surge can push blood pressure up the same afternoon, like yanking the stabilizer off your heart's balance. Nutrition pros call poutine a triple stack. Salted fries, salty curds, high sodium gravy. And here's the kicker. Voluntary sodium cuts rarely touch signature items that sell on bold flavor. Chains keep them because they lock in loyalty and margins. Number 5. Onion rings. Crunchy, sweet, harmless? Not quite. The batter is salted before it ever hits oil. Rings often get a flavor boost blend and a second fry for color and crunch. Portions look small, but they carry real sodium and oil. Compared to fries, rings can load more sodium per gram because the batter holds it. Some batters use dough conditioners like calcium sulfate and preservatives flagged by experts for frequent fast food diets. And here's the kicker. Chains use TBHQ to stabilize frying oil, so repeated exposure stacks up when you eat these often. Number 6. Fried chicken sandwiches. You traded beef for chicken. Good move? Not when the fillet is fried and brined. Here's the truth. The meat often sits in a salty bath, then gets dredged, fried, and stacked with pickles and mayo on a bun. You're layering salt on salt. Brining pushes sodium high before a single sauce hits the bread. The bun and a mayo-based spread finish the job, so one sandwich can drain your day's budget fast. Number 7, chicken nuggets. Small bites, small risk? Not when you multiply them. Form chicken, salty breading, then 2 dips. A 10-piece with sauces can rival a burger's sodium. Dips push the total higher, fast. Some nuggets use phosphate additives to hold moisture, which can strain bone and kidney health when intake runs heavy. Here's the kicker. Fried items often sit in oils protected with TBHQ, a preservative tied to gut and immune concerns with frequent exposure. Number 8, deep dish pizza slices. One slice feels safe. Deep dish flips that math. Here's the truth. The thick crust needs extra salt for structure and chew. The sauce is already seasoned. Cheese adds more. Add pepperoni or sausage and you pile on nitrites and another wave of sodium. A single deep dish slice can rival 2 thin slices for salt and calories. That density hits older adults harder. More fluid retention, higher blood pressure, next day fatigue. Experts warn that ultra-processed meats raise heart risk beyond sodium alone, thanks to additives and curing agents that stress the system. Number 9, extra cheese pizza. More cheese, more flavor. Here's the truth. It's also a big salt bump. Cheese carries a real sodium load. Double it and a simple pie turns into a stealth sodium bomb. Add cured meats and you blow past daily targets fast. Nutrition pros flag cheese as a top sodium source in Western diets, so even extra cheese without meat can strain your day's limit. For older adults, that means more water retention and a blood pressure climb you feel by evening. Number 10, milkshakes. It's dessert, not dinner. Here's the truth. Milkshakes can rival a meal's load. Large shakes pack sugar, saturated fat, and stabilizers you don't notice. Mix-ins and syrups bring sodium you don't taste, so the sip feels sweet while the numbers climb. That combo hits fast and lingers. High sugar spikes insulin, then hunger returns later. Unless you're on GLP-1s, which blunt appetite and make heavy liquids less appealing. That shift is why chains test smaller sizes and snack sips. Nutrition pros also warn about regular exposure to emulsifiers and stabilizers in fast food drinks. Frequent hits stack up over time. Number 11, ice cream sundaes. Smaller cup, safer choice? Not when the toppings do the heavy lifting. Here's the truth. Caramel and fudge don't just add sugar, they also bring sodium you don't taste. Crumble toppings add oils and lab-made helpers that experts flag. A basic sundae stays moderate, but 2 sauces plus a topping turns it into a stealth sugar-salt combo that hits fast and lingers. For heart health, frequent hits stack up like a tab you pay later with water retention and a blood pressure climb. Experts warn about frequent exposure to additives like BHT or propyl gallate in processed toppings and even some cones. Go plain or pick one light sauce. Skip crumbles. Choose a kid size and you control the hit. Number 12, breakfast sandwiches with sausage and cheese. Quick breakfast, full morning. Here's the truth. One sausage and cheese sandwich can spend your salt budget before 9 a.m. Sausage patties run salty by design. Processed cheese stacks more. Even the English muffin or biscuit carries hidden sodium for texture and shelf life. Add a hash brown and a splash of flavored creamer, and you cross the line early, like pulling the brake on your heart's pressure control before the day starts. Nutritionists in Canada flagged breakfast builds as landmines during the sodium debates. With a salty side, one sandwich can exceed the daily target. Critics say the voluntary approach left many recipes unchanged.